All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
Welcome back. We got NFL quick hit videos for you here this week. Week 15, hey, huge week going on at DFS land. We got both sites live finals this week. FanDuel, good luck to Tambo and Hoop who are participating in that. And then I'll be heading out to the DraftKings finals out there in Scottsdale on Wednesday this week. Be looking forward to that. So, hey, we got to dive into it. Before we get into all of the fun, we need to be sure you hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me over there at the Shipit Nation YouTube page. Definitely appreciate that. And then we got to give a shout out to our favorite sponsors. Let's not forget about Drafters. If you haven't got in there yet, you want to, give it a shout. Now's a good time. Get you a $100 deposit bonus by using promo code SHIPIT. So get in there, check that out. And then we also got Line Star. It's a great app here to help you out, building your DFS lineups, getting some information about bets, all that fun stuff as well. And then for the sim sites we use here at Shipit Nation, Run the Sims. Get you 10% off your membership by using promo code SHIPIT. So get over there and check that out as well. And then, hey, if you want to be a part of the Shipit Nation and all the fun that I'm going to show you here in a few minutes, make sure you use promo code TRY20. Get you $20 off your first month. All the sports we have to offer, all the content, projections, tools, Discord, everything we have to offer. And let's real quick talk about that Discord. Man, we had another great week here at Shipit Nation. Let's just start it out here with our boy D-Dry, who's just, Dalton's has been absolutely smoking it here this year in football. Check it out here. Nice big 100K winner. Nice hot afternoon, as he put there in his tweet, 100K. And then we got our boy Shady, 0828, $100,000 winner here as well. And then we got Jay Bannock, 31, took down, looks like, well, a crappy heel here, Jay Bannock, but it looks like he took down 2 live final FanDuel seats. Congratulations to you as well. And we got Chetty here in there as well. Got him some cheddar. Nice little win there for him. And then we have Big Daddy Kane, boom, ended up with a 15K win himself. And then let's not forget about Ramjeka, big red dog here, 222, 18K for him. Nice ROI, $400 there involved. But hey, man, all kinds of big winners. We're going to keep that rolling here this week. Man, I hope one of us can bring home that live final. Man, I would love to hold that DK trophy. Been going after that thing for 10 years. Finally, that thing could be in my hands. I want it. I taste it. So, hey, let's go. Let's roll into it. We got week 15, 10-game main slate here. We got 7 games at 1 o'clock, a bunch of shit games too. And then we got 3 games at 4 o'clock here, and all of those are pretty high over-unders. All 3, the high overs-unders on slate by actually almost about 6 points or so, actually. So, talking about the over-unders in the game, we got Dallas and Buffalo sitting at the high over-under, sitting at 50.5 as of now, this being a Tuesday. We have Washington and the Rams at 48.5, San Francisco, Arizona, 47.5. We got Tampa Bay and Green Bay at 41.5, the highest over-under game at 1 o'clock. And then we got the Jets, Miami sitting at 39, Atlanta, Carolina, 34.5 is the low. And we got Kansas City, New England sitting at 37. And then we got 3 games sitting there at 37.5, Giants, New Orleans, Chicago, Cleveland, and Houston, Tennessee, all coming in, as I mentioned, at 37.5. High team totals, San Francisco sitting at a whopping 31, Rams 28.25, Buffalo 26.25, Miami 24.25, and then we got Dallas coming in at 24. The low end team total, week 15, New England 14.5, Jets 14.75, Giants 16, Carolina 16.25, and then we got Arizona coming in at 17. Really wasn't too many injuries that we're going to have to keep our eye on the main slate at the quarterback position. Might want to keep our eye on CJ Stroud. He is in the concussion protocol. Haven't heard much that he may miss this week, but definitely going to have to keep an eye on him as the week moves on here. But as far as defense versus position, the worst defense against the quarterback FanDuel points, that would be Washington coming in at 32, Philadelphia 31, Jacksonville, Carolina, Tampa Bay, Detroit, and then Arizona coming in at 26. The toughest defenses against the quarterback, Carolina 1, Baltimore 2, Jets 3, San Francisco 4, and then we got New England coming in at 5. The last 4 weeks, the worst defenses, FanDuel points against the quarterback, 32. We got Philadelphia, then we got Jacksonville, Houston, Detroit, Rams, Green Bay, Kansas City. Those were the worst defense against the quarterback FanDuel points. The toughest defenses against the quarterback FanDuel points last 4 weeks. We got Chicago coming at 1, Minnesota 2, Giants 3, New Orleans 4, New England 5, Atlanta 6, and Carolina coming in at 7. Love me a rushing quarterback over there on FanDuel, as I've been mentioning all throughout the year on these videos. I do like to pay attention to what the rushing quarterbacks, what they're looking like. Obviously, Fields had the big rushing week. Most carries last week, 12 carries, 58 yards, and a touchdown over there for the Bears. Josh Allen, 10 carries, 32 yards, and a touchdown. Mr. DeVito, I like to call him Danny DeVito, 10 catches, 10 rushes, 71 yards for him. Ryder had 4 for 15 and a touchdown. And then basically Fields, Allen, and Ryder, as I mentioned, had touchdowns. Browning and then Baker were the only 5 quarterbacks last week on the main slate to have a touchdown rush. Let's just take a quick peek here at 3 guys that are standing out here on a Tuesday for me on FanDuel. $8,600 over there on FanDuel. Dak Prescott versus Buffalo. I mean, this game does have the highest over set at 50.5, as I did mention earlier. Man, this one here, Dak, he's been over 28 points himself, 6 out of the last week with a high of 38 points here a few weeks back against the Giants. Man, Dak's just been pretty much playing at an MVP level here. I just like, too, he did have 7 carries against Seattle. Not something that he's been really doing here much. He did have 23 yards, so Dak is willing to pull it down. I do like me a rushing quarterback. He's just not one of the top rushing quarterbacks, but the upside's there. Definitely like that quite a bit here. I think they need a big win against Buffalo. Definitely like me some Dak Prescott in a high-scoring game against the Bills. Another guy I'm looking at, not a rushing quarterback. Man, this guy's been pretty hot lately. That'd be Matt Stafford, especially at that price at $7,200. They just shredded Baltimore. Stafford has been at 23 points his last 3 weeks, and he's had at least 10 touchdown passes in those last 3 weeks. The Rams have been running at up-tempo pace since Kupp came back with Puka. They have scored 31, 36, 37 points in their last 3 weeks, all over 30. Now they get a Washington team that's 32nd DVP against the quarterback. I do like this game to have some points, and I expect Matt Stafford to drop back and throw it quite a bit. Now I'm going to bounce right back here to that Dallas and Buffalo game and look at the other side of that. I mean, how do you not? I know we were going to be paying up for a quarterback there, but hey, Josh Allen at 9,000, he definitely's got the highest upside for me in the whole slate here. I mean, man, he is QB1 so far in this entire season. They got that 50.5 over-under total. As I mentioned, he is, for me, the top rushing quarterback on the slate. He's had TDs in his last rushing TDs in his last 6 out of 7 weeks. He had 113 yards and 3 TDs in his last 2 weeks. Allen, to me, like I mentioned, highest upside in the highest scoring game of the week. Got to pay up for it, but definitely like that play here this week. But hey, that's going to do it for a quick rundown of some quarterbacks. Tomorrow, I'll kick it back here with some wide receivers, and then we'll be looking at some running backs here on Thursday, and then I'll finish it up Friday out there in Arizona at Scottsdale, finishing up with some tight ends and some defenses, getting ready for the big week here, big live final coming up here in week 15. Hey, what do we do here at Shipit Nation? We ship it. That's what I'm going to do here this week. That's what Hoop's going to do, and that's what Tambo is going to do. We're going to finish 1, 2, 3 over in all of those contests. So let's rock it, let's roll, and let's ship it, and I'll catch you here tomorrow.